Hey y'all, I'm back. Welcome back to another WeGo podcast YouTube, aka What Else Is Going On. I am your host, Taria. So there's a couple topics that I want to get into and discuss with y'all. So first up, let's get into the whole Traitors of it all. I tried to watch Traitors last season. I watched like 2 episodes, but I'm not a game reality TV person. I'm not really into games. The only games or like game show type things that I watch is Family Feud. That's it. For some reason, I love Family Feud, but I'm not really into Traitors. I tried. Maybe I'll try again this season, but I just wasn't really into it. But there is some Traitors news. So, according to the Neighborhood Talk, it was first reported that Candiace Dillard and Monique Samuels were both allegedly supposed to join the Traitors cast, but Candiace allegedly pulled out due to pregnancy risks, forcing producers to rescind Monique's offer. Robyn Dixon in talks to join now. So then it looks like after that, Monique posted and said, neighbors, there were, oh no, I'm sorry. Well, this is back to Neighborhood Talk said, neighbors, there were reports that Real Housewives of Potomac alumnus Monique Samuels was joining the Traitors USA cast. Monique issued a statement and said, neither a traitor nor a faithful. Sorry to disappoint, but the rumors, and then in caps, are not true. WTF. I love you all though, and I do love that show. Then Neighborhood Talk said, well, we've spoken exclusively to sources close to the situation, and they claim Monique was offered a cast position, but only because another fellow RHOP alum was going to be featured on the show, Candiace Dillard Bissett. So Monique, this story comes out. Monique puts out this story that's like, no, but the rumors are not true. WTF, as if people just started talking about Monique being on Traitors and just made something up. After the post came out about her not, her offer being rescinded because Candiace was on the show, she had to then come back and actually tell the truth. This is according to the Neighborhood Talk. Exclusive rep for Monique Samuel says she passed on the Traitors because they couldn't afford her number. They post a screenshot that I guess is from an email that she got with maybe production or whomever. It says, apologies. The number for this season is that number, and we need to move on as the cast travels in less than 2 weeks. So let's readdress for next season. Maybe the fees might change that point. Maybe the fees might change that point, question mark. You never know what happens season to season and budget, but there's no way we can get close to what you were yeah. But there's no way we can get close to what you were requesting. We tried. So it's interesting how she went from, but that rumor, WTF, like, what the F? How did that rumor come about when you were actually talking to them about it? Now, I was watching Jamie, That's Me, and she talked about it and said that she knew that Monique was going to join the Traitors cast. So my thing with Monique has always been that this whole dancing on the line of the truth. Yeah, like again, she's acting like WTF, where did this rumor come from? When you knew that you were either going to be on the show or in talks. And then as soon as it comes out, well, no, you were only asked because of Candiace, then you're forced to come out and say, yes, I actually was in talks to be on the show. And Monique has said herself that she tries to be perfect Patty. And I think whenever it's something outside of that Monique didn't pick for herself, like if I didn't make this choice, but somebody else made it for me, she looks at it like it's a bad thing because she wants to maintain that control. So she can't let her ego be truthful. Her ego won't let her actually be truthful, because she could have clearly said the first time, hey, we talked about it. We couldn't get the numbers together. Or I was in talks, y'all, but I'm no longer in talks. But to literally post as if you have no idea where this rumor came from is wild to me. I think back to, I don't know if it was her first season on the show or not, but they talked about Robyn not having money on the show and what happened to her and Juan and what have you. And someone had posted a meme about Robyn being broke or something. And Robyn was saying to Monique at the reunion, like, basically, I know you did it or something like that. And Monique is like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. And then it comes out that Monique's brother, who ran her social media, did it. And she's like, oh, but that's my brother. Come on now. He's running your social media. You don't think he would have gotten approval from you to do it? But she acted as if she had no idea where it came from. And then when it came out, like, girl, it was your brother. It was like, oh, he runs my social media. And I find that with Monique a lot. Instead of her just coming out and telling the story, there's always like a side piece to it or something like that. But either way, would y'all have enjoyed seeing her on Traitors? It's interesting to me that they would have approached her and Candiace to actually be on it. And I feel like, is Traitors trying to be a little messy boots, like messy-esque, messy adjacent? I wonder if it's true that Robyn will be joining the show. And if so, would y'all think she'd be I do know the players like traitor or faithful. Do y'all think she could be a traitor or faithful? I think she could, because Robyn gives kind of like bland, and not saying that's bad. I'm just saying in gameplay, that might be really good. She might go far in the game. Like, again, I know the game and I know the players. I just didn't watch the season. So who knows? Maybe she could go really far. I guess we shall see when the news starts rolling out. It seems like it's going to be a lot of housewives. Who knows? We shall see. All right, y'all, moving on. Let's get into, Lord, every single day I am beginning to wonder if this is on purpose. This is according to the Jasmine brand. Simon Guobadia seemingly calls RHOA star Porsha Williams a pig with lipstick as divorce turns ugly. Sometimes your ex can be your biggest hater in life. By this point, it's no secret that Real Housewives of Atlanta star Porsha Williams and her estranged husband, Simon Guobadia, are beyond reconciliation. The former lovebirds have been throwing subliminal shots at each other. I don't know if they really all that subliminal, but since February, when the peach holder shocked many by filing for divorce after 15 months of marriage. However, lately the messages shared online seem more direct. Okay, yeah, with both appearing to no longer hide who the shade was meant for. Earlier today, May 24th, Simon Guobadia posted to his Instagram an interesting post that seemingly called his ex a pig with lipstick. The black and white text post read, "Debt builds wealth. Poor credit destroys wealth. Which would you rather have?" In his caption, he said, "A pig with lipstick does not make one beautiful, because when the lipstick fades, all you see is what it always was, a pig," with the little pig emoji or icon or whatever you call it. Hashtag teachable moments. Hashtag knowledge is power. Hashtag ignorance is not bliss. Hashtag is your real name Simon Guobadia. Hashtag do you have a green card under another identity and not your real one? I added those last two hashtags. He didn't. But it's just wild. Like, really, like, let me tell you something. I feel like Simon not necessarily wishes they were together, but wants to be on the show. Or at least he wants to be in the spotlight, because there's no way in the world you'd be going back and forth, like just posting that out of the blue. It's one thing if Porsha was saying stuff and he was responding to her and was worried about his reputation, or if the show was airing and stuff was coming up, Porsha was saying stuff about him and he was concerned about his reputation or what have you, so he would respond. This, you are literally some days just putting stuff out there without anybody saying anything to you. But Porsha got the right one. Porsha thought she was going to have a Dennis type breakup or ex type breakup where they wouldn't be. Simon is ready to go to the mat with Porsha. He does not care. He has got a hold to that go naked hair and he is tugging her right on down to that mat. Porsha better be ready. I will say this. At this point, I don't know how much money Simon has. I don't know how much money Porsha has. But I will say, if he has more, he can continue just filing stuff in court and just dragging it on to the point of maybe trying to bankrupt her. Who knows? But that right there, I was like, no. But it's also kind of funny. Now, I mean, maybe I shouldn't say funny, but it is kind of funny to watch it play out. Like 15 months ago, it was all love. As many have said before, a couple months ago, it was be his peace. Wasn't she filing his nails or clipping his nails or something like that? Or was she wasn't giving him a pedicure, was she? Something, it was something like that she was doing. And now we're talking about green cards and being debt free. Actually, that's what that post was in response. I guess debt builds wealth, poor credit destroys wealth was him and Portia. We talked about it in a previous video, going back and forth, and Portia talking about being debt free because Shamia had got her Rolls Royce for her birthday. Simon was like, he's looking forward to watching The Only Housewife with the Rolls Royce. And then Portia posted about, yes, Shamia's winning Rolls Royce, US citizen and debt free or something like that. So, and then she made it another comment about being debt free because, it was question, would you rather cry homeless in a Rolls Royce or in a Honda Civic? And he says, wondering out loud. And then I think that's when Portia posted herself in her Rolls Royce, but then also posted something about being debt free. So, we're going to have to go through this until the divorce is over. Every day there's something else. They're starting to become like Kim and Coy, to be honest with you, without all the police calling. We shall see. We shall see. Are y'all excited for Atlanta? Even though it seems like we're watching things play out. And I watched something on Instagram with one of the new housewives posting like, I forget the name of the Instagram account, and I forget the housewife that it was, but it's a newer one. And she was like, just wrapped filming for the week and we're filming. And I was like, the housewives of old didn't post like this. And maybe because social media has really become like basically another housewife on every franchise within the last, I don't know how many years, but housewives weren't posting like that. Just finished a week, just finished our first week of filming, what have you. It's like this new age housewife is posting the other housewife, which is social media. I don't know. What do y'all think about that? A part of me doesn't mind it, but then a part of me does. Like, I don't care about spoilers, but then there is a part of me that's like, I do kind of want to be surprised a little bit, especially with Atlanta. I want it to be so good that it comes back and just blows everybody away because people don't seem to some people don't seem to think that it's going to be good. I'm still excited about it. Atlanta has always been my number one. I always have my heart. So I just hope that they come back like a phoenix rising out of the ashes. But y'all let me know what y'all think. All right, moving on. Let's talk about Jeannie Mai. This is also from the Jasmine brand. Jeannie Mai thanks Cassie for speaking out against domestic violence amid Jeezy abuse allegations. Your voice has been a shield and a sanctuary. TV personality Jeannie Mai recently expressed her appreciation to Cassie for speaking out about domestic violence. The Real alum left a heartfelt comment under one of the singer's posts, thanking her for her bravery and alluding to her own allegations of abuse against her estranged husband, Jeezy. She said, in every echo of your bravery, there lies a melody of hope that dances through the silence. Your voice has been a shield and sanctuary for many, including me. Thank you for turning your fight into your light. The remark comes just weeks after the celebrity accused her soon-to-be ex-husband, Jeezy, whose real name is J. Wayne Jenkins. That was actually J. Wayne Jenkins, Jeannie Mai Jenkins. Anyway, of physically abusing her during their 2-year marriage. As previously covered, Jeannie Mai accused the rapper of alcoholism and physical assault in a recent divorce motion, claiming that she was abused on multiple occasions. So Jeannie, her comment does allude to, or I guess kind of go along with the allegations that she accused Jeezy of. I'm going to read her comment again. It says, in every echo of your bravery, Cassie, there lies a melody of hope that dances through the silence. Your voice has been a shield and sanctuary for many, including me. Thank you for turning your fight into your light. So she is thanking Cassie. Moving on, let's talk about Lizzo. The story is also from the Jasmine brand. Lizzo says she's the happiest she's ever been following months-long battle with depression. You don't know you're in it until you're out of it. Here's your reminder to take care of your mental health. On Wednesday, May 22nd, music artist Lizzo, real name Melissa Jefferson, took to her Instagram to share an update on her music and personal life. It's no secret that things have been a little rocky for the 36-year-old lately. As previously reported, in August 2023, Lizzo was named in a lawsuit from 3 former backup dancers accusing her and her team of several atrocious things, including assault, false imprisonment, and creating a hostile work environment. That same year, she was hit with more allegations from other previous employees and a second lawsuit for harassment and disability discrimination from her former stylist. Lizzo has maintained her innocence and, except for a pop out here and there, has kept somewhat of a low profile this year. The reason for Lizzo being MIA from events may have something to do with her mental health. In her IG post, bringing her 11.9 million followers up to date on all things Lizzo, she revealed, "I'm the happiest I've been in 10 months. The strange thing about depression is you don't know you're in it until you're out of it. I'm definitely not all the way as carefree as I used to be, but the dark cloud that followed me every day is finally clearing up. My smile reaches my eyes again, and that's a win. I thought my album was finished, but I got to get some of these good vibes in a banger real quick. Thanks for your patience." Last month, Lizzo had to clarify that she wasn't leaving music after sharing a post claiming she quit. So, I mean, good for Lizzo. Anyone who is able to see the light at the end of that tunnel, that is, a good thing for them. Depression is a very serious thing. Mental health is extremely important, making sure you are mentally healthy. A lot of times we worry, not worry, but we concentrate on our physical health, right? Or the health of others around us, our friends, our family, your spouse, and you forget to check in with yourself mentally, or you avoid checking in with yourself mentally because you feel like if you do, you might break and lose it or have to be forced to look at and address what you're dealing with. So we just let our mental health go. So I'm glad that she took a beat and took a minute, realized what she was dealing with, and she's working her way out of it. And that is my prayer for anyone watching or listening, watching and listening, that if you're going through that, that you find some peace and are able to just move through it and get to the other side of it. Let's talk about Katherine Dennis now. I told y'all, was it yesterday or the day before, about Katherine Dennis from Southern Charm, how she was arrested on a DUI, and last year her registered Bronco kind of basically like sideswiped one of the school, and it's not funny, but just thinking about it sounds so crazy. Sideswiped like one of the guards at the school and kept going. Police went to her house, nothing happened to her. Well, she was stopped for that DUI and she was arrested. Let's get into it. So, and this is from the Ashley's Reality Roundup. As the Ashley previously reported, Katherine was arrested and booked into a South Carolina jail on Monday after she was involved in a 3-car crash. Officers at the scene wrote in the police report that Katherine smelled like alcohol and had glassy eyes. RadarOnline.com has obtained the police incident report, which states that Katherine's dog was present in the car when officers searched it, as were several empty bottles of liquor. So what I'm going to do now is play for y'all the actual video. It is so wild to me how, it's not wild, I shouldn't say that, but there are certain people that get away with and can do and say whatever they want to cops, child. And it's just, then there's other people that could look in the cops' direction. I think I told this story on here. My husband was driving in his car on a road, was driving and just happened to look over, and the cop was, my husband was going this way, the cop was going this way. Corey, the husband, looked over. The cop was looking at him. He kept going. He said he knew it. Sure enough, the cop went a little bit down the road, did that U-turn, came up behind him, pulled him over, and told him, when he asked him, "You know why I pulled you over?" He said, "No." He said, "Because you look suspicious." Because he made eye contact with the cop, he looked suspicious. There's been times when he's been pulled over and his car has been searched. So I was going to say it always amazes me. It doesn't amaze me, but it just still, certain people can get, and not that anybody should be able to get away with anything, but there are certain people whose who are able to say whatever they want and get out their frustration, right? When it comes to these cops. And there are certain people that can't even look at a cop. So I'm going to show y'all this arrest. Hold on one second. Let me share my screen. All right. Look, y'all, let me make sure the sound is ready for y'all. I'm pretty sure it is. Nope, it was not. Glad that I checked. All right. All right. Let's watch.
Y'all are ruining my life and my kids. Thanks for nothing, because you didn't even do a field sobriety test to know if you're legit or not. No, you sure didn't. You didn't do a blood alcohol test. Maybe I don't have the best balance in the whole wide world, but you sure didn't confirm what you were doing. You can do whatever you want. I really don't care. So we're here at the police department, and I am gonna ask for a break. Go right ahead, because I already know what comes next. I already know. Like, I'm not stupid. I already know what's happening. Stupid shit. My ex is a felon. Like, I know how this works.
She talking about Thomas Ravenel, y'all.
This is some bullshit, though. It's really messed up for you guys to just like take people in, though, whenever they have kids, because it could really affect their children's lives. Not my life. I don't give a fuck about me. It's my kids. I don't deserve to be here at all. Sorry, you think I do. You're treating me like I'm an animal. This is crazy. Go ahead. Bye. Get in my face. Why are you so close to me? Why are you so close to me? You're disgusting.
That's aggressive behavior.
You're gross. Don't touch me like that. I want my dog. No. I want my puppy. Please let me have my puppy. He can't go to the animal shelter. What do you mean? I will sue the shit out of you. No, I want my dog. He means everything to me. This is bullshit. I just want my dog to be okay. Please just let my puppy be okay. Please. It's my baby. Please don't mess with him. I want you to give me my rights, my fucking rights, and I want you to take me back to the jail, whatever you want to do to me, and let me stay in my little.
So she's telling the officer, I want you to just basically read me my rights, take me back to the jail, do whatever it is you have to do. After she realizes that her dog will be going to the shelter. That's something I never thought about. I know you have to try to make arrangements for your kids and what have you if you're pulled over or, someone may be called. But I never even thought about if you had your pet with you, like where that could leave your dog. So, ciao. That was a lot. All right, y'all let me know what y'all think. I just got a notification that the battery was getting ready to die. I normally keep it plugged up on my Mac, and I have 2 extension cords in my living room on each side. So whoever comes over or me when I'm sitting down here can charge their phones. And my 2 babies are home. My 2 kids are home from school, and each one has an extension cord. So I got to get me some more. So I wasn't able to plug up my Mac. But y'all let me know what y'all think about the stories we talked about. Lizzo battling with depression, Jeannie Mai and her message to Cassie, Monique, and this Traitors debacle or misunderstanding, miscommunication, Katherine Dennis and her arrest. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I will talk to y'all later. I hope y'all have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your Friday and a good weekend. What y'all got planned? Let me know what y'all doing. Talk to you later. See ya.